What up, YouTube? Back at it again. Happy Monday. I've been gone for a couple days. Not out of town. Sometimes when you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like every day, and you have a day job where you're putting in a full 8 hours, and you have gym and then some videos in the morning, it can become taxing and kind of burn you out a bit. So sometimes you just need a couple days. So my apologies. I have a bunch of stuff I got to catch up on. We're gonna do some Mack. I owe some people some Mack stuff. This is an interview on MSNBC with Ari Melber, and I think I saw it was Sharpton, right? I haven't seen it, but it's supposed to have not just interviewing, but I think they throw in words too, because the thumbnail's got words. So we'll check it out. We do try to keep up with Mack on this channel. Right now we're trying to keep up with Zach on this channel. But yeah, do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Mack's page, obviously. Go like and subscribe. If you want to go support MSNBC, go support Ari Melber's show. We do love anybody who puts Mack in some spotlight. So if you like, please comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Let's click a play on something. Let's go.
Welcome back to the B. We like to try different things around here, and today we have our first ever freestyle fallback with two very special guests who know all about this terrain. Harry Mack is a performer who's exploring on the music scene right now. He is a true wordsmith, and he has an agile mind, and that's why we're doing something different today. He's known for freestyle rapping. That means basically making up poetry on the spot based on anything around him. It could be words people share, or what he sees, or what his fans are even wearing.
Yeah, that's this is like Gorilla. This is one of my favorites. What was this? 7 or 14? I feel like it was one of those. I watched this one a few times. This one was great because he was just running people off in line.
It's just like your plaid or the checkerboard. Yo, I'm putting lyrics in your face. My flow's hella hot like my dude in the North Face. You know I got the dopest vibe, kinda like your Ray-Bans. Y'all know my flow is polarized. Harry Mack, yo, I flex with the raps. I can see they polarize and you paid extra for that. These are those three-eyed aliens out of Toy Story. Hey, yo, I see that she got it on the case. I can rap about anything that's in front of my face. I see what you do. I got my cameraman, but now we got alternative view. And when I do it, yo, I need no correction. This is very meta. This is some kind of filming Inception.
We love a filming Inception around here. Props. It's really amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to show a little bit more of the reaction because as we just saw there, that's live. That's one take.
Yeah.
No cheating. And he has impressed his own fans. People you run into in the street don't even know who you are, as well as creatives and artists. Let's take a look.
Miss Harry Mack, yo.
Hey, let's go.
Make some god noise! Yo, Joey Badass, can Pro ever sign me? You so blown away, you got your fingers on your temples, let's go.
Oh, what the? Oh.
Whoa, and we're joined by Reverend Al Sharpton, who, among his many talents and extraordinary life that you've been living, was, of course, back in the day, the manager, the godfather of soul himself, James Brown. He hosts Politics Nation here on MSNBC and runs a civil rights organization, the National Action Network, which recently hosted none other than President Biden at their annual gathering. Welcome to you both.
Thank you so much.
I'm a longtime fan, so it's great to have you here, Rev.
Man,
Good to be on with you.
Always good to see you.
Man.
Have you ever seen this young man before?
No, I have not.
Now we're going to test it. I told people this is real one take live, but now we're going to see. We got some words. You haven't shown him your words, right?
Not one.
And I haven't shown you my words here. And
Haven't
this is
seen any.
journalism, so we're not really, this isn't like a fake magic show where we're trying to help you out. We're just going to see what you can do. So tell our viewers here, just in a sentence or two in your own words, what are we about to see? What is it that you do?
So I'm known for freestyle rapping, and that means a few different things to different people. But to me, when I'm freestyling, it means that I'm improvising my lyrics live off the top of the dome. Nothing is pre-planned, pre-memorized, or prepared in any capacity whatsoever. I'm going to be seeing these words for the first time and hopefully coming up with some.
So the tapes we saw, you didn't know any of that was going to happen. You just
Not at all. Yeah, just live in the moment, you know.
Yeah. Which is so interesting, and we've heard different artists innovate different ways, but this is really at a high intellectual level, a high word level, and so we've got these words.
Yes.
So I'm going to hold them out. Rev and I are going to take turns, and you're just going to a cappella give us new poetry from your mind.
That's the idea. Let's do it.
All right. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1.
Y'all know the people soon to see. Yeah, we got presidential immunity. H-Mack, y'all know I came through to make them bear the witness. But no one is immune to my sickness. Cause when I start to rip this, y'all know that my flow's the hottest. I should be recording up there in the Oval Office. Hey, yo, Al, let me see the next word from
Trump
my style.
trial.
Hell, the word here is Trump trial. Well, every time I rap, I'm never played for the chump. In fact, I'm putting other rappers on trial like Trump. It's H-Mack, y'all know we gon' overthrow the whackness. Mack's the illest off the dome, that's what the fact is. Hey, yo, hit me with the next word in your stack. When it comes to lyrics, man, y'all know they try to jack.
This show is called, like, it's called The Beat. We can't even give this man a beat. He's just got to go. It's more fun when we got a beat mixed in, but I like what they're doing with this. It's cool seeing people who have no idea really. I know Ari has, but Sharpton, he said he hasn't, no idea. So it's, if you don't know, then you know.
But when I rhyme, I prove I really got a lot of soul. Multiple genres, hip-hop to rock and roll. When I spit, you know I'm throwing them lames down. Sitting next to the manager with James Brown. So I'm never getting played for the punk, word to James, cause y'all know we about to hit him with the funk. Yeah,
Campaign.
I'm doing all these lyrics off my brain. When I rhyme, I be running my campaign. It's H-Mack, y'all know I grip the mic and I kill this. The people really gotta vote Mack to be the illest. Put me in position, y'all know I can't really trust you. These rappers waste time like filibusters. Yo, this really off the mental, I don't pen it. When it comes to rap, I write the laws like the Senate. Yeah, lyrically Mack came to bomb this. I feel like I be the freestyle Congress. Yo, I grip.
It's very political by nature, obviously. I'm waiting for somebody to throw him like a baseball reference or just something out of the blue, but they're all kind of, that's the nature of the show, right?
Mack came to bomb this. I feel like I be the freestyle Congress. Yo, I grip up on the mic and then I bust this. Shouts to Al Sharpton and others fighting for justice. Yeah, we gotta find a way to reach equality. Yo, when I'm rhyming off the top, I'm speaking on the policies. Come one, come all. I got rhymes that can't compute. My lyrics is really good for your health like fresh fruit. And when I'm spitting, y'all know I'm causing more panic. Fruit from the farmer's market cause my bars are organic. Yeah, I'ma let my haters know. It tastes like some fresh blueberries from Trader Joe's. Now hold up. Wait a minute, did I really just witness that? The word is funk, but Al, yo, I predicted that. I knew it was coming. They blown away by how hard I went. On the mic, I smoke it up like the parliament. Hey, yo, I'll be the illest, call me the rap smith. These other rappers ain't been paying no taxes. I mean to say, other cats are sure to lose. They ain't been paying taxes, I mean they ain't paying no dues. Yeah, H-Mack, when I'm on it, I spit until my last breath. All that's guaranteed is taxes and death. Well, we're
gonna get an acronym out of this real quick. You can't throw them letters.
H-Mack, when I'm on it, I spit until my last breath. All that's guaranteed is taxes and death. Well, one other thing is guaranteed. Mack will make your stage dive. Plus, my brain be more intelligent than the AI. And when it comes to bars, no one is as live as him. Is that artificial intelligence or Allen Iverson? Yo, either way, Harry Mack came to ball. You check the way I grab the mic and holler at them all. Yeah, these other rappers talk, but they don't affect mine. Hey, yo, I heard that you got a direct line to my man. He's got to hear me while ciphering. Yo, Al, can we please hit up Joe Biden? Get him on the phone so that he can hear the freestyle. Yo, when I'm rhyming off the mental, it'll be wild. We never stop. Let me catch that word. Yo, when it comes to kicking lyrics, people know I'm absurd. I'm never gonna cash in. When I be rhyming, I'm flashing. I don't need the jewelries and I don't need the fashion. Cause I blow minds with the lyrical technique. The way I shine, yo, it must be catch wreck week. Fashionable flows. Y'all know I'm a blast off. Every time I rhyme, yo, I prove that the Mack's boss. Yeah, shouts out to Rachel in the building. I'm about to throw it down, staying faithful when I'm illin'. I'm doing what I'm feeling. I'm moving through the stack with ease. When I rap, yo, I do as I please. Yeah, and y'all know they love how I create. This flow be getting heated like presidential debates. Yeah, it's H-Mack, I'm a rep, what I'm all about. Any competition in the game, who I'm calling out. Oh yeah, y'all know we out here to spark. Hey yo, I gotta send some love out to Caitlin Clark. When I rhyme off the top, haters getting sent away. Yeah, in the WNBA, I spit it in the freeway. I ain't no punk. I said I go up to the hoop and then I'm getting the dunk. Yeah, all around the planet, the people are gonna see. I should kick a freestyle for Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, someone let me freestyle for all the politicians. Cause when I'm rhyming off the mental, man, they always listen. It's H-Mack, I'm getting it done. Y'all know we having fun, spitting UV rays and shining like the sun. Yo, this moment right now for the Mackin' is easy. What you're seeing right now is a rapper on TV. Shouts out to Ari just for bringing me through and giving me this opportunity to do what I do. Yeah, let me see what's going on with all these rap creations. Hey, yo, the money's going going higher through inflation. Well, I'm inflating my ego, said I'm inflating my bars. And when I spit, I be inflating your heart. I inflate like a balloon. They about to know soon. I'm getting busy when I come off the top with these tunes. Yeah, I'm the rap around the planet they acknowledge in red and blue states like the Electoral College. Anytime I pop up, I paint the town new colors. And when it comes to lyrics, dog, I do like none other. So vote them in. I'm out here showing them. Once again, I'm repping them. Rhymes while sitting next to the Reverend. Me freestyling, dog, that be my dream sport. Harry Mack holds down the law like the Supreme Court. Woo!
Usually he gets like 4 or 5 words. They're just spitfire. So this is cool. I like the way that they set this up, and that's challenging for him too. He runs practice like this a lot, where just word after word after word after word. But like, he's also on a stage with, so it's not just him at home or with friends. Like he's like, damn, I get one shot at this right now, right? I'm on MSNBC, so that's dope. That was really well done. He didn't really slip at all there.
Whoa. Hey, thank you so much.
My God, that is wild. Rav, your reaction.
I thought I was a wordsman. I've never seen anybody do that. He had no idea what we was going to show.
Yeah.
And he not only did he come with lyrics or words that he came extemporaneously, he never broke rhythm. As somebody that used to roll with James Brown and Michael Jackson, I knew them all. He kept the same rhythm, which means his mind really works. You're unique. I mean, you really are.
Thank you so much.
Because usually you can lose your rhythm and try to catch back up, which throws off your words. He didn't miss a beat.
Thank you so much, man. It means a lot coming from you, sincerely.
It means a lot to me to have heard this. This is great.
Respect. Yeah, no, you didn't miss a beat, and you're clearly thinking of the future while you're in the present.
Yeah.
Can you enlighten us at all about what's happening inside your mind? Because anyone who just saw that and we said that was all live, one take, off, these words you've never seen, what's happening in there?
Yeah, so a big part of it, I mean, you mentioned it. I'm thinking a little bit ahead of where I'm at, not too far ahead, because then I'll get confused about where I am currently. But I'm utilizing this technique called setup punchline. So the way that works is like if I get a word like lighter, right? Rather than just grab the word lighter and then try to think of something that rhymes with lighter after that. So maybe I'd say, yo, I got the lighter and I'm out here getting hyper or something. I try to think of it that way. The technique I use, setup punchline, is the inverse of that. So I see lighter, I save it for later. I say something that rhymes with it first, such as Harry Mack. I'm getting loose in the cipher. Every rhyme I kick is lit just like a lighter. When I'm on the beat, y'all know I'm getting love. I wake you up, something like the coffee out your mug. So it's like the target word is coming second. And that's
which is more of a reveal to the listener.
100%. Yeah. And it's cool too because that's the part where the rhyme connects, right? That's the moment where it actually rhymes. So that's an impactful moment. Everyone's kind of focused towards the end of that second line. And so if you can put the the words, for example, that you had on your cards at the end of that second line, it makes for a powerful impact.
Yeah. So Jerry Seinfeld said he never knew he was funny till he started doing stand-up, which was difficult because before that it was like, I hope, maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
And he said that sometimes people were laughing so much he was surprised.
Yeah.
He had the gumption to get up there but wasn't really sure. When did you start to realize, well, this isn't just a party trick or something fun? People really appreciate you for this talent.
Man, it was, I've been freestyling since I was 10 years old.
Okay.
So more than 20 years now. But really, it was in 2016, man, December 2016. I had made a video with my friend of me freestyling, driving down the street. It was for his YouTube channel. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. And he posted it a week later, and that video ended up getting upvoted to #1 on Reddit videos, and it got 100,000 views overnight. And, this was just a video we had made in 20 minutes. And that was such an eye-opening moment for me and such a catalyst for me to kind of get over my fears of putting myself out there and really doing it. But that was the first moment where I realized, like, wow, there's actually a big energy around this. There's an audience for this, and I want to give it my all.
And what you're doing, as I mentioned, is a different type of creativity. So your highest compliment could be an accusation.
Yes.
Instead of amazing voice, it could be, this has to be a trick. These must be what in the industry is sometimes called writtens.
Yes.
Does that ever happen? How do you respond to that?
All the time, man. Yeah, that happens a lot. People will see one of my videos and comment like, oh, they planned that out, you know. In this case, they emailed him all the words ahead of time.
They sent him the words that they called them sharp, and they had the journalist do the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that didn't happen. But yeah,
but
you
like
get that.
But like you say, it's a blessing and a curse, you know, because the greatest compliment you could receive as an improviser is that it's so good that people can't believe that it was truly improvised, you know. So I don't get too caught up on that. And at this point, I have so many videos out there in the world of me freestyling in so many different environments and contexts. I feel like the volume speaks to the fact that it is real.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be impossible for us to fake that many freestyles.
Rev, we've been having a conversation about music and culture and civil rights over the years. And I say this respectfully, you predate me. You've been leading that conversation for decades before that.
Right.
What do you think, knowing so many artists and having worked on these issues, what do you think about how hip-hop is so important to a new generation coming up and such a point of unity? Because if people do profiling, they might say, well, you don't look like a rapper, which is no different than saying you don't look like a doctor or you don't look like a news anchor. Well, what is that? What are you really saying? Something that probably needs to be improved upon. So what do you think about this for the new generation?
I think it's a tremendous testimony to how far we've come, because there was a time, you know, like James Brown was like a father to me, aside from going on the road with him sometimes. And James Brown would tell me stories about how when he started, black artists couldn't even use the dressing rooms in some of the venues they played. He had to get dressed in his tour bus. Wow. And then he went all the way to where, you know, they were center stage in Las Vegas. For me now, I'm looking at him with...
I guess we had to have some sort of racial flip in here, right? I was like, why is he going here with that? But yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense just given this platform. But it's conversations that Harry's had plenty of times, so it's fine. You know, it's like...
This couldn't even use the dressing rooms in some of the venues they played. He had to get dressed in his tour bus. Wow. And then he went all the way to where, you know, they were center stage in Las Vegas. For me now, I'm looking at him wishing James had seen where you get white kids that can do rap and freestyle like black kids. I mean, the political ramifications is that we're closer together even at a divided time. And for us to be in this era where we've got all this rancor, to see him do this, and I know he's authentic because I know he didn't see the cards, and I even switched them up. And to be able to do that, and like I say, with the rhythm, it in of itself is a political statement without being political, small p.
Respect. Wow. I love that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. In conclusion, what's next for you now that you are finding your audience and people love this? What's going on with you?
Man, we're just continuing to build and grow. I got the opportunity to go on tour and do my first headlining tour a couple years ago. And so the last 2 years, we got to tour in the U.S. and in Europe, which was amazing. So, you know, we'll definitely be getting out and doing more touring, doing more shows. I've been recording music.
At your live shows, because I've seen a lot of your work, but I haven't seen you in concert. Is it all freestyle or is it a mix of things?
It's a little bit of a mix, but it is 95% improvised, which is really fun and unique. Yeah, we found ways to, you know, there's a QR code during my DJ set and people scan it and they can submit words and topics. And I'm seeing those on the visual screen for the first time during the show. So we're bringing people on stage. It's a highly engaging show where I'm really collaborating with the audience to come up with the material live.
Do you have a favorite freestyle that exists sort of in the archive from other artists? You know, we see that on Sway in the Morning. We see on certain radio shows people are doing it. We have, if you go back far enough, you have DMX and Jay-Z and others where people just, that was the fact before you had a camera phone, but somebody had a...
That's a great question. I don't know that I know his answer to this.
Camera. Yeah. Do any of those throughout the history resonate for you?
Definitely, man. There's a compilation album by... the GOAT freestyler from before me, MC Supernatural. It's called The Lost Freestyle
Yeah, I figured he was going to go there. I don't think I've heard him answer that question, though.
Files. And it has a lot of insane freestyles of him on various radio shows and you know, on Sway's show. And there's a battle he did with MC Juice from Chicago. That's one of my favorite recordings of live off-the-top freestyling that has ever existed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, before I let you out of here, then that's the last piece is getting controversial.
Yeah.
How do you feel about some of these YouTubes where they say so-and-so's freestyle,
Yeah.
and it's clearly written.
The thing is, the word freestyle means a lot of different things to different people, and the meaning of the word has actually changed over time.
True.
Because my understanding is actually like in the 80s, you know, like Big Daddy Kane era, I think it was Big Daddy Kane who's quoted saying that a freestyle is not an improvised rhyme. It's a written rhyme about no one particular subject, like a lyrical flex, right? Which ironically is what freestyle most often means now. And I think it was at some point in the 90s when freestyle really started to mean you're really improvising and making it up right in the moment. So I don't get too caught up on the, terminology.
Yeah, that's terminology, which becomes jargon.
Exactly.
Because like the Childish Gambino, you know, with Rosenberg is classic. But it seems composed. Lil Dicky in London, you know the one? Yeah, it seems composed.
Yeah. And I think most of those are written or memorized, preconceived. And I think most of those artists would admit that if they were asked. I don't necessarily think they're trying to fool people or
That's a good distinction.
That they're improvising.
That's an important distinction. That forget the word. They're not there doing what you're doing in line and saying, oh, I'm pretending to do that like a magic trick. It just means to them sharing something new that's not necessarily the same as what's on wax because it doesn't have a chorus and all that.
Yes, but I will admit it is confusing to a lot of people because I think a lot of people who are just watching these videos in the audience assume that freestyle means improvised and they don't necessarily have the nuance to differentiate between what is pre-written and what is freestyle. So
but it doesn't take away from the fact that you're gifted and some of them may be gifted, but some of them their gifts just emanates from having a script in advance. Sort of like me with a preacher. You have some preachers that preach from a manuscript. Since I started preaching as a kid, I've never used a manuscript. But it doesn't mean that both of us can't get our message across.
100%.
But I was sitting there wondering if we ever did a duet with me preaching, you freestyling, we could start a whole new thing.
That has to happen. That has to happen.
I'll tell you what, you had the president at this year's conference, maybe next year's conference, you have Harry Mack, yourself, and the president.
I'm there. I'm there.
Is Mack about to go meet the president? And this is great watching this man's trajectory.
You know?
All we got to do is get the president.
Now, are you okay being in the opening act for a president? You know, that you wouldn't be the headliner.
That's all right. I think that seems fair.
James Brown raised me. We got to close, no matter who it is. We the closer.
Hey, you said it, man. You said it.
Our good friend Reverend Al Sharpton, who everybody knows, and for those of you learning, someone you need to know, Harry Mack, talented artist.
Goodbye. Didn't even finish your sentence. Cool. That was more for me to just kind of watch because I haven't yet. I probably would have watched it on my own, but we'll see what copyright does to me in a few minutes here. I didn't really think about that at all. I don't do much news type shows on the channel. But go support Mack. You can go support Ari's show as well. The Rev if you'd like. I don't know if he has a channel, but he probably does. You could probably find him with his preaching and whatnot. But yeah, that wasn't. I mean, a lot of that wasn't heavy like deeper bars because he was getting so many words he just had to get them out, and then he had like maybe 2 max 3 setups for each word because they're throwing it at him so fast. But yeah, no, it's interesting to hear just the conversation, and shout out to Ari, man. He came with some knowledge. I didn't know I expected that, but cool. Well, we'll dive back in. I'll get some more music out, some more stuff out this week. I got a lot to catch up on as far as requests. I apologize, but I'm not that sorry. I mean, sometimes you just need a day or two to do a whole lot of nothing, and that's what I needed. So we'll keep at it. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday, your week. And yeah, like wherever it is, comment down below, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel, and we'll catch you on the next.